Steve Bell. I'm at the TU Automotive Consumer Telematics Show in sunny Nevada. And I'm with Tina Quigley, General Manager for the Southern
Regional, ready for this? Regional Transportation Commission of Southern Nevada. You could just call it Las Vegas.
So you just participated in a panel on autos and cities, a perfect partnership. But you and I had a conversation afterwards. I mean, you made some really good points on the panel, but we were talking about the fact that from a region, it's a much more complex issue than for cities.
Sure. You know, we hear a lot about smart cities, and there's a lot going on to tie the Internet of Things and data and technology together to help cities make wiser decisions, whether it's in the health or fire safety or transportation departments. And I kind of see that as low-lying fruit in that it is kind of, when you have a city, you have one mayor, you have a board of elected officials, you have one IT department, one public response department, one transportation department. But when you are talking about a region, you're talking about several different mayors or county commissions. You're talking about several different transportation departments and IT departments. And so the challenge really moving forward is to make sure that our regions are collaborating and communicating and creating common platforms and common lexicon, common vernacular, common data governance to make sure that we really are leveraging that data the smartest that we can. There's so much more cost efficiency, there's so much more efficiency associated with collecting this data and sharing this data regionally than there is within our city silos.
So you mentioned lexicon. I mean, government officials, data, networks, communications, it's a whole new sort of taxonomy.
It is. And to get us all onto the same page and using the same lexicon or vocabulary words to mean the same thing is one of the first things that we have to do.
And there was a conversation, I think, you were talking about some of the pilot programs that you were running, and one of them you were improving the response time by up to 11 minutes. Right?
Yeah, fun one. So a small company called Waycare came to us and wanted to pilot a program with us wherein they would collect data to help us predict where the next incident or accident is going to happen on our major interstates. We've been working on it for quite a bit since the spring, so over 6 months. And we are getting to the point where it's starting to pay off. Lots of fine-tuning to the program, but at this point, we are able to respond on average 11 minutes faster than we were previously responding to incidents and accidents. And that is a big deal because every minute that we have taken away from the users of that freeway is basically, I consider, capacity stolen, right?
I love that line.
That is capacity that we as taxpayers have paid for, and yet when that lane is blocked off, we're not getting to use that asphalt, that asset. So every minute that we can gain in clearing that is a minute given back to us, the asset that we've already paid for.
And there was also a conversation about Uber and Lyft and mobile sharing and ride sharing.
Sure.
And the whole issue with public transportation really not having kept up with that.
Right. Well, that came on fast and furious, right? All of a sudden, boom, it's a very big disruption to the taxi cab industry and to the public transit industry. We have this new way, this new mode, this new opportunity of mobility. Right. And we recognize, as transit agencies, recognize the fact that it is time to disrupt our own model. The concept of having a fixed route where one bus operates picks people up every quarter of a mile and only goes between these two destinations is probably one that's short-lived. I think we'll always have a need for high-capacity transit in dense corridors where we do need rail or very frequent high-capacity bus systems. But in those sprawling areas, it's probably time to take a look at different ways of mobility on demand, of transit on demand.
Maybe public-private opportunities.
Oh, it's happening right now, yeah. And it's exciting.
Yeah, you're very enthusiastic.
I like it. So it's fun.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much, Steve. Thanks.
Thank you.